Welcome back to Manila. We are right now at my favorite Starbucks. There's one on every corner, but this so happens to be my favorite one because behind me we have the Mine Museum, which there's thousands of kids outside right now. Yesterday it rained all day, so I couldn't do a video, but today the wind you can already see. It's crazy. But keeps it nice and cool, so I am not complaining. So today we're going to go here right by the Mine Museum, as I showed you, the beginning of High Street. We're gonna go all the way up, and I've got some special things to show you, because a lot of times during the day you'll come here and there's not that many people out, and you'll be thinking, where is everybody? Well, obviously a lot of people are at work, but you know, it's hot here usually during the day. So people want to go somewhere where it's cool, and I'm going to show you on the other side of High Street. But I think we'll try and do like a time lapse through High Street, because it's always nice, even though there won't be so crowded here during the day. You saw in my last video, I came down here when it was really crowded on a Saturday night. But during the day, it's still really, it's a nice place to be. So we'll do a little hyperlapse or something all the way up through High Street, and then I'm going to show you, there's two main places where I would say where the people are during the day. And I think if you want to get some authentic feel of the Philippines, but still be here in BGC, I think there's some interesting places up there. And it still has all of those things like the safety and you know, the variety and all of the other things that you would get from BGC, but maybe a little bit more authentic to the Philippines. So let's go on our journey. Okay, we're back to live. The end of Bonifacio High Street, well, sorta. We're about to cross the street, so when you get up to this, you'll see there's the sign there. Across back over here, you'll see Old Navy. And then you'll see it kind of looks like it ends. You see some apartment buildings, and it does look like there's a walking street there, but not much to get to. So we're gonna go that way and let's see what we find. We'll do this in real time. Another benefit is having a crosswalk, which, you know, and I suppose in lots of parts of the Philippines, you're not gonna get this sort of easy. You're gonna have to kind of ditch through traffic, and you learn how to do that after a bit of time. I think the best way is just to follow the locals and do what they do until you know, get a catch for it. Until you figure out how to do it yourself. So, okay, now we're across the street. You're gonna see it is kind of nice over here. So where are we getting into? Some nice restaurants, and what you end up with here is kind of a mini mall and a little bit more shade, which is kind of nice on a, you know, today is not even hot, and that's one of the interesting things. This is probably one of the coolest days you're ever going to get here, and yet I am still sweating. Not too bad. You know, and it's only been about, what, a 20-minute walk, which was probably about less than a minute for you, but the sun is not out. It's a little bit overcast, but you can still feel it. But it's the humidity, right? It rained all day yesterday. So I would venture to say it's in the low 70s right now, but still the humidity is very high. And that's just kind of what you're gonna get here. For people who aren't used to it, it kind of feels like you're breathing water, really. And my mom said, yeah, that's kind of what you're doing. She's probably right. But when you get through there and to the end of this little kind of mall area, you're gonna see, typical here, there's a coffee bean, which I rarely ever see in the United States, but I see them all over here, and then Cold Stone, and this boulangerie over here. It's L'Artisan. So where you get to that, the end here, you're gonna see right across the street is a huge mall area. And that's the first place we're going. There's actually two places I wanted to show you, but here, we'll switch the camera around. And I want you to kind of see this. It gets really huge here. And what you're gonna find over there is an absolutely huge both indoor and outdoor mall area. And we're gonna go over there and I will show you just how big this thing is. And also, there's this very interesting difference between, this is almost like a locals mall in my opinion. Now I could be completely wrong, but you see it's the busiest mall I've seen during the day, and it seems a lot more local people shopping there, a little bit less expensive. And then outdoor, you're gonna see a lot of really, really inexpensive places to eat and shopping and things like that, that you might find in other parts of the Philippines that you wouldn't necessarily associate with BGC. So I say all that because I'm about to go have some breakfast and then we'll walk over there. I've actually been meaning to check this place out. It's called Conti's Bake Shop and Restaurant. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna have a little bit of brunch, and then I'll get back to work. Okay, that was good. I'll show you a picture. I don't know, it costs like what, $6-7, something like that. But you know, for that sort of thing, I think it's pretty good. Add another $1 or something for Americano. It's like, oh, here's where we go across. Okay, you could go all the way to the corner and just cross and then go back. But I'm not gonna do that. There is a crosswalk right here that I am going to use. It's not so bad. Go ahead. Getting across. Usually you just walk at a certain pace and everybody kind of, you know, sees that. But sometimes it makes more sense to just go a little faster and get out of the way. That's just the way that I've seen it. Or I could just be patient. Anyway, here, let's check this out. So this is Market Market. Market Market. And you will see lots of more local type places, juices and food. So you can get stuff in the Market Market. And so if you want to do that instead of going to the grocery store, come over here. I'm sure you can save some money.
Shout out, sir.
Hello. And it looks much better, to be real. You get just about anything over here, including a cab, so you can get in and out of here pretty easily. And then Seattle's best coffee, huh? McDonald's, huh? Yeah, this is the mall. This is what I said was a little bit, it's the Ayala Mall, but we usually know the Ayala Mall from Cebu. But this is the Ayala Mall in Market Market. And I have found, and you'll see here, we're gonna go back this way because I want to show you another Popeyes. That's not what I want to show you, but there is something interesting down that way. So I'm going to show that to you. And there's another whole mall that I want to show you, and I want to show you the contrast. But here outside you can see there's lots of kind of, you know, kind of a maker's mark out here. And so you can get cheap t-shirts and different things like that out here. And of course the obligatory Jollibee. And then we'll go inside the Market Market. Go ahead. Hello. Thank you. Oh, the escalator's working today. Last time I came, it wasn't on. And it feels a little bit cooler. Now, today isn't so warm as it was last time I was here. And the heat was so high. Hi. The heat was so high that it didn't really feel much cooler in here. But today feels really nice. So you can see a lot of the locals getting out of the heat come here. In fact, it was more crowded last time I was here and it was much warmer. But you see lots of, I don't know, last time I came here, it looks like stewardess or something. They were dressed in these outfits last time I came too, so it must be more of a common thing. Somebody in the comments can let us know what that outfit is for. I'm sure it's just my ignorance. Again, be respectful in the comments. I know there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there. I'm just trying to show you a different perspective. You know, coming into the Philippines that maybe a lot of people don't have because, hey, we're new here, right? I love it here. Filipino people are the reason I came to the Philippines. So if I say the people in BGC are a little bit different than maybe the rest of the Philippines, it doesn't have anything to do with me not loving the Filipino people, because again, that's why I'm here. Okay, I gotta be careful for copyright music, but I wanted to show you there's many floors here and lots to do. You can spend the whole day here shopping everywhere. Now I do want to show you, I'm not going to do a whole tour of this mall. That's not the object of this video. There is all the normal stores and lots of things, you know, even carpets. But what they do have, if you go into the front and you make a left as soon as you can, this is more the tech side. Well, there are some tech stores in here. Huawei and a few different phone stores. There's some other stores too, shoe stores and whatnot. But you're gonna see a lot of the tech stuff. So if you're after that, some DJI stuff or whatever, you can come over this way. Get a computer, phones, care service for phones. Is that MI or M1? Again, my ignorance. It's an authorized dealer for that. So if this is what you're looking for, come over this way. But wait, there's more. You could also go upstairs. So hey, maybe, let's be real. I know it's a stereotype, but let's just say the guy wanted to come down and look at tech stuff, right? And then, now, if I'm to be 100% real, I looked at this price. They had, here, let's go take a look at this. It's called Lay Bare, but there's a facial for 700 pesos. So if you were thinking, hey, you know, whoever's into the tech can hang downstairs or go to the mall, and then you can come in here and get a facial. This second floor here, just wall to wall spas. So, and the haircut, I'm going to get a haircut, but it's just wall to wall, different different spas, facials, you know, massage, everything you could want. Some Zeus coffee. So yeah, even all the way down this aisle as well, nothing but spas right here in the mall. So I just wanted to point that out to you. Now we're gonna go back downstairs to the entrance, which I kind of don't want to do. It's so much cooler in this place. But again, you can see just how crowded it is. It's midday and it's the place to be. You know, cooler. And I said a little bit less expensive. But we're gonna cross the way and I'm gonna show you kind of a more authentic area of BGC. If you want to get some local, much more inexpensive food or something, you're just gonna go straight out right past the entrance of this mall, and you're gonna also see, it's like a bus station, a tuk-tuk jeepney station, and just, it's wall to wall. So I kind of got to show you that. Really reminds me of Thailand. And then there's an upscale mall right on the other side. And I want to show you the contrast between the people that you see here, you know, the volume here at Market Market, and then what you're going to see over there just right across the street at the other mall. Look at all these places. And a band. I wonder if I'm gonna get hit here. So yeah, like I said, you're looking for a little bit more authentic flavor of the Philippines. This might be a great place. Also save you some money. But it's gonna get a little tight here. In fact, I'm gonna back my camera up a little. It gets busy here. They're pretty good at it here in the Philippines, but you know, I've been all over the world, and I can tell you one thing for sure. In every country, people think they can walk and text on their cell phones, and they can't. I've never seen that actually be a thing, but some people are pretty good at it. Maybe the old days when it was just the numbers, the physical numbers, like on a flip phone. Yeah, you could do that in your pocket. But check this out. All right, so you can see to my left. Now you guys can correct me here because, you know, I haven't been in Philippines. Are these, what are they called? So they're not tuk-tuks or jeepneys here in the Philippines, right? I'm not sure. I just went past some music. It's probably not going to be good. But wow, you can see lots of people. Are they waiting for food? Everybody's on their cell phones. Waiting for buses. You could probably get just about anywhere on, you know, at least on this landmass from here. So when I head up to Baguio, I will likely be taking something from here. That is my guess anyway. All right, so we're coming to the end of this, and you can see like all of the food along the way, and very inexpensive. But we're coming up to the end here, and there's no sidewalk that goes across the street to the other mall. And that mall is SM Aura Premier. So they have a ton of stuff in that mall, including an IMAX theater. So if that's something that you want to do, wow, check out this traffic. That is unreal. Even the motorcycles can't get to the front. It's probably because there's so many people walking across as well. But wow, this is midday. This isn't like traffic time. And outside, of course, is the obligatory Starbucks right away. Here, let's get in past security, and then I'll show you this part of the mall. Yes. Hello, thank you. Thank you. Obviously, I was trying not to show security because that's really not something I try to do. I've seen Uniqlo. I think there's 3 here in BGC. So that's a pretty easy place if you arrive and you're like, hey, I need a shirt. You know, I was doing my laundry and I needed a couple of shirts, so it was an easy place to go in and pick something up. Not as cheap, I'm sure, as you could get out there where we just were, though. Still some things from Valentine's Day. Marks and Spencer, Samsung, Stradivarius. Okay, I hadn't seen this store. There is I'm not gonna go down there, but there's an Ace Hardware down the store, downstairs if you needed one. And again, there is an IMAX. Look. I see the Pinkberry behind me. What else we got? This is the second floor. I think I remembered this being more of the high-end area of this particular mall. Might be wrong. Interesting, Sperry. I see Sperry stores all over here, and I rarely ever see them in the United States. You know, and when I was in high school, yeah, it's been a while. Sperry was it. It was the shoe, and everybody wore them without socks, and everybody's feet stank really bad, and shoes. that was the downside of that era. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you here. Just wanted to. But look how much less crowded this mall is than the mall we were just in. It's just night and day. Now, I'm not saying there's nobody here, but it's just not so jammed as it is in the other mall. So just wanted to point that out, but both are good options. If you need vitamins and stuff, there's quite a few healthy options stores that sell vitamins and different things. Or this one from France. And I think I've kind of covered BGC. Is that not the case? Is there some parts of BGC that I haven't covered that you want to see? If so, leave a comment, and I've got a couple days left to check that out. I am heading over to Makati tomorrow night. That'll be a Saturday night, and we should be able to get some good, video of just the difference between Makati and BGC, and maybe some of the clubbing and the bars and things like that. And I also have an interview with a beautiful Filipina. It's going to kind of tell about her journey on how she went from, basically nothing to living in the nicest place in BGC. So we'll check that out, and I'll see you in the next one. Love y'all.